welcome to another exciting edition of the Premier League Zone. My name is Anthony Ajulo, and this is your number one family radio station, Inspiration 92.3 FM. It's a Wednesday. Normally we're doing our mystery show today, but because of what happened yesterday, we had too many lamentations, too many tears, too many complaints from United fans. Actually, not just United fans, people who wanted to troll United as well, and concerned friends and family of United fans. So we just couldn't do team of the week yesterday, so we'll do it today. Like I said, yesterday we were voting for clown of the week today. Casemiro, Erik ten Hag, Christian Eriksen, and Ange Postecoglou. These are the options for our clown of the week. We'll get to the team of the week in a bit. Let's get some news items out of the way before we get into our team of the week. Let's start with fallouts from the game on Monday. United away at Crystal Palace. Jamie Carragher said a lot. He said a lot after that game. Was really harsh and brutal on Man United, and particularly Casemiro. Now Casemiro has somebody coming to his defense now. Ian Wright has said that Jamie Carragher was being disrespectful with the statements he made about Casemiro. If you don't know what he said that there comes a time when every footballer must realize that football has left him and that football has left Casemiro. That's what Jamie Carragher said. He used himself as an example that he was still going, and then he realized one day that football has left me. If you remember, Carragher did not go elsewhere. He just retired at Liverpool. Gerrard went to the MLS. Players go elsewhere. Carragher said he realized that football has left him and he retired and called it a day. Casemiro should do the same. But was that disrespectful, or was he just saying the truth of where Casemiro is at the moment?
Looking at the context from where that comment came off from, anyone who did see Casemiro on the night would definitely have gone the same route. Now was he too hard or too harsh on Casemiro? Maybe a bit, but it wasn't as if it was about that night alone. The game leading up to Monday night's game also had Casemiro all over it with a mistake as well. And even with everything he said, he said, see, you can go to the US, to the MLS, you can go to Saudi Arabia, but at this point in time, the demands of the Premier League seem to be overwhelming Casemiro. I'd like to know if Mr. Wright will say, someone is being disrespectful if it was an Arsenal player. Basically.
Okay.
As a United fan, I think I quite disagree with everything Carragher said. Yes, it was a tad harsh, but again, sometimes the truth is always bitter. So that's the reality at the end of the day.
You have to swallow it. Triple O. I didn't ask this question before. I'll ask it again.
Why are you asking Triple O?
Triple O, let's be objective here, please. Is it a case of football leaving Casemiro, or Casemiro is in a place where his best is not required, or is in in an environment that is a bit toxic and maybe limiting his ability and talent? And by the way, you guys out there can contribute on this. Is Jamie Carragher right? Has football left Casemiro, or United, the environment at United is the thing making him play like that? Triple O, what do you think?
Well, two things can be true, but I'll start with the second one, which is the environment at Manchester United, Anthony. Casemiro is not the only player who has suffered setback in terms of performance level. We look at Sancho,
a lot of players.
Look at Anthony, look at Rashford. It feels like if you have potential of becoming a big star, avoid going to Manchester United. If you are a big star that has achieved so much, avoid going back to Manchester United. Feel free to disagree. Cristiano Ronaldo, they almost put Ronaldo for gutter.
It's true.
They almost put Ronaldo for gutter before he come out. Look at Casemiro, won everything. One of the best trial in football history. Formed that with Modric and Kroos. Look at Pogba. How did he end up? When last did United have a player that top teams are after?
Nicholas, Triple has painted a very gloomy picture about life at Old Trafford. When did he get like this? Because the names and the numbers and the amount of players, good players, supposed elite players who have gone to United and falling under this whole situation. It's too many to name. Casemiro, Pogba, Ronaldo, Zlatan, Angel Di Maria, Rashford, more correctly Jadon Sancho. I mean, he's thriving at Dortmund. He's in the Champions League final.
Yeah.
What is the reason for this? And please don't say 𝐒𝐿 because I've called a number of players.
That's not doing trouble at United now.
The second season.
He was forced out. He was injured.
He did.
And
we keep an injured player.
He felt disrespected.
As per legend.
As I said, they would.
He's still a legend.
He was
a legend, so we should keep him.
He was disrespected.
No, there's no way.
Okay, let's take out Zlatan. I'll put him on the list, but for body's sake.
It's not for body's sake. It's facts.
Let's take out Zlatan.
Someone can afford to have him injured for the whole season. That's a business.
AC Milan had him injured, and
What about Sanchez?
Alexis Sanchez. The players are too many to name at this point in time. How did he get this way, and what is the reason for this toxicity at United?
Well, one of the major reasons for me, I think, has to do with the ex-internationals of Manchester United. I think, being a pundit, they have too many opinions, and at times, when players play and they get this bad performance, the player themselves, they always ask themselves the question, like, this is not supposed to be coming from an Manchester United player. But then again, on that particular day that we're talking about, Casemiro was playing an awkward position. I feel like Manchester United let him down by putting him in a position where he probably couldn't improve.
I disagree.
Okay,
Henderson explained central defense for Liverpool.
Yes, he did.
You can't say see, as an experienced player,
to play everywhere.
Casemiro made schoolboy errors.
As an inside man on this one,
I'm not an inside man. I'm only.
Let me ask you this: do we know why United and how United got this way?
How United got this way? How
it became a supposed toxic environment at United? Because let's not lie, a lot of players have gone there and struggled.
Everything they just at the end of the day, like I would always say, if you cannot handle the pressure.
So it's the pressure at United.
It's the pressure. No one has said that Van Persie moved to United and succeeded.
Well,
at the end of the day,
well, his second season though.
His second season was because 𝐿𝐍𝐿 didn't fancy him.
Let's move on.
Sorry. And if you look at the Nigeria changes as well, now a lot of people will say, "Oh, Bastian wasn't treated right." But Mourinho came out and just said that the blame is on me. Why? Because of the way he treated Bastian. So beyond the environment, even the managers who have come in as well haven't made it easy for some of these players.
And I watched that interview with Bastian. It was terrible.
Anthony, even the ex-international Manchester United are not making it easy for the incoming managers because they have to go under the same pressure.
They hardly criticized the team yesterday. One of the piece of yesterday. Let's move on.
United shall get tradition again.
Let's take some messages.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more. Leave a comment and like. Thank you.